All right, good morning. Hopefully, we are recording because I recorded a video yesterday. It was like 8 minutes long, only to find out I wasn't recording. So, here we are back again on the way to work. Sessions are going up as per my goal of becoming a full-time trainer. And that goal, what's required of that goal, is to do 20 sessions per week for 4 weeks consistently. So this week I have, I think, about 10, so we're like halfway there. And I have like 4 in reserve. What I mean by that is I have like 2 clients at 2 sessions a week that I haven't seen yet. And I probably won't see until end of November, December, at least 2. Nonetheless, what's really been driving the progress, the success thus far, has been taking consistent action. Consistent meaning every day on the little things. Almost like, they say death by 1,000 cuts. It's kind of like I'm doing the 1,000 cuts for success. And that seems to be what's necessary. I trained someone yesterday, and she has 6 million YouTube subscribers, 1 million Instagram followers. And, I looked at this massive audience. I'm like, wow, I want that, right? But then I was able to really ground myself. And I went back and I clicked on her oldest videos. I sorted it by oldest. Oldest video was 11 years ago. That was a while ago. And so she's been at this for quite a while. And that's what it takes to reach the point now where she doesn't even have to work. And when you really think about it, 11 years in the macro of life is not a long time, but it is a consistent amount of time. And so I've had this habit in the past of shiny object syndrome, wanting to do this, wanting to do that, and spreading myself too thin among too many things. And I have to reel myself back in. I'm aware of this tendency. I don't know if you resonate with this, but I was just out the other day and I stumbled upon like a Charles Bukowski book in Barnes & Noble's, and it's, he has this whole kind of tragic life in a sense, but I'm flipping through the pages, and it's him writing about this experience and this and that, this adventure and this, and I'm like, wow, I want to do that. I want to have all these adventures and these experiences, and maybe I shouldn't be doing X, Y, Z. Maybe I should be doing this instead. And I knew it was a fleeting, momentary desire. So I just reminded myself of that, and I was like, okay, let's explore that for a couple hours, and then let's get back on track. And so now we're back on track, and I'm committed to seeing this through and learning along the way, and also realizing that the lever movers, or the things that I thought would be lever movers, might not be. And so I have to adjust as I go. Maybe not the goal, but the steps it takes to get there. And again, sticking with the program, it's just amazing because I'm seeing results now. And I look back at the actions I was taking before, and I was just being lazy. It's like, yesterday I worked pretty much from like 6 a.m. to like 4 or 5 p.m. essentially, right? Maybe a couple small breaks in between. And I was like, oh, this is so exhausting. And it's like, yeah, it is, until we get the systems down, until we figure out the processes. So in the beginning, it definitely does take longer. You got to put your foot more on the gas in the beginning of any venture. And then you'll be able to delegate, create these systems that make things more efficient, and develop the processes that will help accelerate what you're doing. And so it's all coming together, unfolding in divine timing. Really grateful for that. It has been hard because I have all these clients, and I not because I have all these clients, but because I have a few clients that I really want to help. But it's important too to not overcomplicate things. And what I mean by that is, like, I was thinking about it, and I'm like, well, it's working out with my buddy. And I was like, well, I feel like the workout we're doing can be used for a multitude of clients. Clients that want to lose weight, clients that want to gain strength, clients that want to get bigger, muscle, I mean. Like, what do you think? He said, yeah, absolutely. And so it's kind of like you can use the same blueprint for everybody. And maybe you make some tweaks here and there depending on injuries, etc. But you don't have to reinvent the wheel and make it really complicated, because then that just burns out my energy in trying to create this really convoluted system, when really stick with what works, keep it simple, and really hammer in the basics to the point where you can progress to more advanced movements. And the same I would say for anything in life, right? Just really work on the basics. I was with a buddy the other day, and he was going and approaching women on the street, right? And he met his friend on the street, or in this area we were, who was using the same line for every person. It's a bad line, in my opinion, right? But we were talking about it, and it's like, based off volume, he's just boop, 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 boop. Like, eventually he'll hit his mark. So I would say find what works for you, or if you don't even know what that is in the beginning, find what has worked for successful people and recreate that, and then just attack it with volume until you achieve success. So with that, that's what we got today. See you in the next one.